of competition coming your way later on as we get ready for the Longines Jumping World Cup taking place here on Saturday night. We're taking you on a little trip down memory lane as well as the Green Meadows come forward. You don't get to see them hardly anywhere else in the world. It's always good to see them back here at the Royal. We have a 9th generation circus artist here with our 12 Arabians, the Liberty majestic wonder that is Sylvia Zerbini. And first we start with the thundering hoots of our Clydesdales as they look to enter that big championship on Saturday night. It is going to be a good one. Listen upstairs as we get underway to Tuffy.
And thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we will call on you all throughout the evening.
Well, I have come backstage here tonight and we're getting ready to see something rather special and something that you don't get to see too often. And I'm just going to tell you that everything you're about to see is absolutely real. It was all made at the turn of the century, not this century, the last century. And it takes so much work. It is, of course, the amazing Green Meadows. We have a team of Frisians and 2 teams of Dutch harness horses. They are absolutely amazing. They are our Green Meadows.
Ladies and gentlemen, help us celebrate the beautiful tradition of coaching at the Royal. Enjoy a piece of history as the competitors present their painstaking historic coaches from the late 1800s, pulled by a matching team of 4 horses. This is always one of our most visually appealing classes for our visitors to the Royal Horse Show, representing an important part of our history. As Adam mentioned, 3 teams will join us here from Pemberton Green Meadows, Horrid and Suitable for Pleasure. Green Meadows, it made possible by our friends at Hugeson Consulting. First to the ring, Stone Creek Frisians joining us here. Stone Creek presenting all 4 homebred Frisian horses, put to the Holland and Holland, Park Gray, Milo and Liam up front, Brent and Alex, the Wheelers. The horses tonight for the Stone Creek Frisians. Dr. Ray and Nancy Fisher present their Dutch harness horses here next. Their vehicle here is intended another beautiful addition to the Park Gray, made by C.T. Pringle of Chicago, created in the 1800s. Dutch harness horses of Dr. Ray and Nancy Fisher, they from Listowel, Ontario. And our final team to join us here, the Hillcroft Farm Team. Dutch harness horses, once again, this also a Holland and Holland Park Drag. And their leaders are Colton B. and Dorman. And then the Wheelers are Alonzo and Mr. Ari. We sit back and enjoy the beauty and the grandeur of the Pemberton Green Meadows, a tour through history here at the Royal Horse Show. The Frisian horses originating in Friesland in the northern Netherlands. Although the conformation of the breed resembles that of a light draft horse, Frisians are graceful and nimble for their size. It's believed that they live ages ancestors of Frisian horses, and 4 horses throughout continental Europe. They've got a long, thin tail and feathered, long, silky hair on the lower legs, which is deliberately left untrimmed. Those are the all-black Frisian horses, and there was the beautiful Park Drag, and then by Gavin Stevie, the driver and the owner here from Woodham, Ontario, a full family operation, all by themselves, beautiful family operation. Watch as they come across the middle there, the change of rein, the Pemberton Green Meadows, 4 in hand, suitable for pleasure. Frisians leading the way across the middle here tonight, followed by the Dutch harness horses. Dutch harness horse is a warm-blood breed of 5 driving horse, developed in the Netherlands since the end of World War II. Their stud book is kept by the KWPN, Royal Horse Stud Book of the Netherlands. The breed is based on the native Gruen and Gelderland horses, which were formerly indispensable in agriculture and transportation. Strict selection procedures and a clear breeding aim enable breeders to produce a refined and high-stepping horse within just a few decades. The population of these horses is not very large. They are highly recognizable, as you can see here.
All walk, please, all walk. Back to the truck. All truck, please.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen, the sounds of Coach Horn. Beautiful job there, atop the Stone Creek team.
Call for the lineup, please. Lineup.
Heading for the lineup here at the Pemberton Green Meadows Foreign and Super Bowl for Pleasure, sponsored by our friends from Peterson Consulting. We'll walk the line with our Dutch Hart Broadband, who joins us from Devon in the United Kingdom. Learn a little bit more about each of these beautiful and painstakingly restored historical vehicles. Beginning up in the north end here, the Holland and Holland Park Drag of Stone Creek region, built in London, England in the 1880s and shipped directly to Melbourne, Australia for the use of a very wealthy wool merchant. It's been in collections in Australia until it was imported 20 years ago to the United States, fully restored and then acquired by the Steve family in 2014. These are all homebred horses, a total family operation. How about it, ladies and gentlemen, a little recognition for the Stone Creek region. Up next in the line, Dr. Ray and Nancy Fisher present their Dutch harness horses put to the C.E. Kimball Park Drag. This unique park drag was manufactured in Chicago by the C.P. Kimball Company in the late 1800s. The Kimball Company was reputed as one of the finest carriage builders. The Kimball family as the first family of carriage builders. The coach was built on order for a railroad executive in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, who was building the railway west. Found in private collection in Alberta, the coach was refurbished by Tom Shelton of Asheboro, North Carolina. First shown here at the Royal in 2016. How about it, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Ray and Nancy Fisher. And finally, in the line, Holland Park Drag. We're going to have a little bit more work here for our drivers. It appears in four-in-hand competition. The Holland and Holland Park Drag of Hillcroft to a farm. Built circa 1898 and was once owned by Sir Leonard Powell, who was president of the British Coaching Club in the 1920s. Purchased by Misty Miller in 2002, took nearly 2 years being restored by Nickwood in England. Hillcroft team, the final to move out of the line for their round of work here. Initial look for Mark Broadband as he judges Jamar team. The leaders for the Hillcroft farm, Foley known as Corley, and Gorman known as Moro. These two are originally a combined driving pair for Francesco Alenti of Italy before coming to join Disney's team, and we're told they are very best friends and enjoying snuggling. The Wheelers are Alonzo and Mr. R.E.W. Alonzo is the black gelding with the white face. The black gelding R.E. is the youngest of the team members here. Alonzo is part of Boyd Excel's
Back to the lineup, back to the lineup.
team. Driven here tonight by Misty Miller, who was part of the 2018 World Equestrian Games combined driving team and won the first gold medal for the U.S. She was the first female to do this. She's joined on the coach here today by coachman Kristen Aldrich, Ruth T. Aldrich, and Paige Lossenheiser. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we form this final lineup, look at all that beauty and grandeur in front of you here. A turn back of the clock to history, the Regency. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a salute for everyone who made this possible for us here this evening. Pemberton Green Meadows for an insuperable for pleasure joining us here this evening. Hugerson Consulting, our sponsor for the Pemberton Green Meadows. Beautiful class here, and we are ready to meet the winner. Presenting in the winner's circle, Ken Hugerson and Elaine III. They'll present to the red ribbon winner tonight, the Hillcroft Farm. Moves out from the south end, Misty Miller, the owner of the driver of Sarasota, Florida. Hard edge for horses. Put them on the Holland, Park Drag. Beautiful representation, ladies and gentlemen. How about a salute as they come around for your approval, the Hillcroft Farm. Congratulations to Corley, Moro, Alonzo, and Ari. The winning horses. Presentation of Ken Hugerson and Elaine III joining in the winner's circle. Make the presentation here. Hugerson Consulting, the sponsor each and every year for Pemberton Green Meadows, making this a beautiful display possible for all of us to see. Up for the second award here this evening, it'll be Dr. Ray and Nancy Fisher's team, Listowel, Ontario 1001. As the number is to our team there to right down the line, green and yellow. Coach Park Drag. This is our CT Kimball Park Drag. With Dutch on his horses, Dr. Ray and Nancy Fisher finishing in second. Third is 1002, the Frisians of Stony Creek, also put to a Holland and Holland Park Drag. This evening, Kevin Steenby is the owner of the driver, St. Mary's, Ontario, with the homebred Stony Creek Frisians. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a win at the Royal is always a cherished moment, but you can make it even sweeter. How about our help? A little help here saluting our winning team, Misty Miller and the Hillcroft Farm. That Honda horse is stepping off down from the south end of the ring. the beautiful Holland and Holland Park Drag.